Hi, welcome to your June 16th through 30th reading. This is a collective reading for all Geminis who watch my YouTube channel. Understand that means that some of the things I say will not apply directly to you because it's for thousands of people. What that means is you'll feel it in your heart. If it belongs to you, keep it. If you don't feel it in your heart, it doesn't belong to you. Leave it for another Gemini. There's plenty of people watching with different life scenarios going on right now who it's going to be something important that they need. If it doesn't belong to you, don't keep it. General reading. Can't stress that enough. If you'd like a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com. Pick the reading that you best feel suits you. And as soon as I get a confirmation, I will book your reading immediately. I do not have a long waiting period. I try to get it out within a few days. So you have the option for live reading or recorded reading. I'm taking it. So we're going to call in Spirit, Divine Spirit, Universal White Light, Gods, Goddesses, God Energy, Spirits and Spirit Guides. Thank you, Higher Selves, for being present here for this reading for Gemini and allowing me to give them some information on what is going on for them and help them remain on their highest possible path. Thank you so much. I'll let you know what portions of the reading are for you, or what they're for, what they stand for. Okay, so you got the Four of Cups, which is something being heaven sent, and you're being a little reluctant to take the gift. So we'll see what that's all about here in a second. This is your here and now energy here in the center of the four cards in the center. Got three cards to the left, which are your love life, personal relationships, family life. And the three cards to the right of the center are your divine, financial, and career, or career. So if you're not working, this just has to do with the financial energy in your life. You got the King of Wands, and that is a very strong fire energy. This is somebody who is very entrepreneurial, very task-oriented, very action-oriented, very passionate. This is a very strong work ethic person. So this may be you, this may be someone else. What is you is the sword energy, because you're a Gemini. The Gemini is an air sign. This is saying that you need to take some time to recuperate, to rest. You may be trying to do too much. You may be not sleeping well at night. And the reason I say that is coming up, I'll tell you in a second. But somebody is having trouble not getting enough sleep. You have the High Priestess here, which is your soul trying to ascend. And it's also allow a message to tell you to allow the universe to guide you. Allow your soul to be the guide. Allow your inner self, your instincts, your higher intuition. She is not looking even where she's being taken. This moon is a symbol of her soul. This is her heart chakra here. Her feet are not touching the ground. She's actually being levitated and taken by the universe. The universe is carrying her on her path. And if you will surrender to it, the flow is easy and smooth, and you can just be carried right on into the next thing that you should go to. But no, of course, air signs, I'm an air sign as well. We like to get in our head and get ourselves all worked up about something. So this is the not sleeping. This is someone who is up at night worrying 9 ways from Sunday how something's going to go wrong, or what might happen next, or what do they need to do, or what does that mean? We get all these questions in our head and get ourselves all confused and upset. Here's your energy right at the top of the interpersonal relationship and love life. This is the Queen of Swords. This is a very exacting person. This is someone who has a sharp tongue, who is capable of doing what she needs to do for herself and will tell you the truth even if it hurts. She will tell you how the cow ate the cabbage, as we say in Texas. You've got the Fool card here under that, which is a new beginning. It's almost like jumping, letting the universe take you through something. So there may be something that you feel compelled to do. The universal energy is involved. He's got all the zodiac signs, divine light in his hands. And he may look like a fool, but he's no fool. He is very much in control of what's going on. And he knows exactly what position, where everything's at, what step to take next. It's the beginning of the major arcana. It's a 0, so it's a new beginning. Got the Page of Swords here. This is either a messenger bringing you in some clarity, an idea, something that's coming to light. If it is a person in your life, this is usually an angsty younger male who is feeling himself, thinking he knows everything when he's very immature. So if it's not a young in age, it's young in spirit. So this person is a little bit of a pain in the neck if it's a person. Here comes your sword energy again, and your finances and your work life or work life. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning from the universe. This is a path clearer. This is a sweeping of just knocking everything off, anything that binds you or holds you. This sword comes in and takes it out of the way. It will cut you loose from things that you've been stuck to for a long time. So this is an excellent new beginning, and it is a divine beginning from the universe. All aces are divine beginnings. You've got the Devil card here, which is an oppressive energy. This is someone who is dealing with someone who is using emotional tactics to either guilt you into something or make you feel like you're obligated to stay when you need to go. This can be a job that's you're trying to retire and they're telling you, no, you can't retire. We need you. What are we going to do? We have nobody to replace you. Or it's a job that they know they can't pay you what you're worth, and they want to make you feel like they deserve, that you're obligated to stay there no matter what. It's a bad negative energy. This ace is here to knock this off of you, okay? To knock that off, to kill that energy off. And here you are, free of it. Your boat is pointed in the right direction. You are headed away from it. This is a transition. This is your soul in the moon here, lighting your path. You're taking all the lessons you learned from it, and you're going on your merry way. So you're tore up and worried about it. You're thinking about it 9,000 different ways, but you end up taking it and going. This is your sword energy, so that's your air energy. Okay, Gemini, this is your underlying energy, just so you know. This Four of Cups is a divine gift, and you're being, this is where you're hesitating here to take the gift and move with it, but you will eventually take what's in the cup. Don't ask a lot of questions. Trust the universe. When it's offered to you, you can't miss it. It is a divine offering, so it will be no mistake. Thank you, universe, universal guides, universal divine light, gods, goddesses, divine God energy, spirits, spirit guides, and our higher selves for being here present to allow me to clarify. I'm not taking that's a whole mess. For allowing me to clarify this reading for Gemini to help them to remain on their highest possible path. Thank you. King of Rods on top of the King of Rods. Queen of Rods is your underlying energy. Queen of Rods is a very gentle soul. You see these wonderful, this wonderful cat just resting on her lap, completely asleep. Very grounded energy, very sunny in her background. Very sweet and wonderful, giving, loving person. But action-oriented. So that's her mate here, King of Rods. All right, so you've got that wonderful passion energy, action energy. To all believers, you've got the Four of Swords with the all believers. Now this is saying, have your faith. Know that if you can recover, rest and recover, and take that time to meditate, pray, keep your faith in it. Whatever's going on, if you can keep your faith and keep your energy right, you'll be all the better for it, because you're going to need your strength to get through this. You have the High Priestess with the Two of Swords on top. So this is a refusal to make a decision. So your things are presented to you, and you're not ready to decide to release yourself, to allow yourself to go forward with it. And I think that's because you're too busy mulling over everything that can go wrong. But Ace of Rods prevails. That's a new divine beginning. All aces are new beginnings. This is a big action, new growth, new beginning, fabulous, wonderful card. You see the rays of the sun coming behind there? Fabulous energy. It's blooming. It's new growth, new prosperity. So it can be a new relationship. It can be a new job. All right, so here's your Queen of Swords. Sharp tongue, tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And the Hermit. So the Hermit is finding your own path. This is being the light. Allow yourself to reflect on what you need, which would be through the Four of Swords, that meditation, that guidance. Allow yourself to calm and center. Ask your higher self for help. Ask the universe and God for help. And allow your soul to be your own light. Get yourself centered in your higher self. Trust your instincts. So you've got the Fool here, which is the new beginning with an ending right on top of it. So you can't have a new beginning, you can't make a new start without completely shutting the door to whatever this is. So if this person, if this guy, this whatever's here that's acting a fool, if they are acting a fool and they're trying to kind of be a show off and, you know, dazzle you, you may have to cut that energy first from whatever else is going on before you can make this happen. Okay, so you've got an ending and a beginning right here together. You've got the Page of Swords, which is either a messenger or someone in your life, with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the clarifier, this is the idea, and then this is the prosperity that comes from the idea. Okay, so if it's not a person, it may be a person and an idea, two separate things. But this messenger can bring in your mental clarity, the thought that you need to make that space when you're doing this beautiful reflection of what your higher self is trying to tell you. And it gives you an idea that makes a new beginning and a very prosperous new beginning. So you're showing 2, 3 aces here in your reading, which is fabulous. So the Ace of Swords, which is releasing you from all the ties that bind. And this is you resisting that. This is you trying to hang on to what you know, hang on to what's your normal everyday. You don't want to give up what your habits are, what your routine is, and so you're trying to stay very grounded here and dig in and hold on so tightly to what you know as your everyday expectation. It's hard for you to change, Gemini. Okay, so you've got this devil energy, this oppressive energy, and then you've got Six of Pentacles, which is saying what is owed to you will be given to you. Okay, it's being weighed and measured and given to you. Six of Swords, head in the right direction, and the messenger coming in with a message of stability and money. Now this one, if it's not this is called the Miser card, by the way. The Four of Pentacles can also be trying to get stable with your money. Okay, trying to make a foundation with your money to be stable. And the Six of Swords, taking all the lessons with you, getting the Page of Pentacles coming in with this message. So the money that's coming from this Six of Pentacles is definitely for you. So all these money cards in your work and career are fabulous. And this Ace here is good. So you've got all this, you've got lots of prosperity coming your way. You're just going to have somebody try to make you feel guilty about it, about taking it. Okay, so don't let that be a part of it. Okay, Gemini, you've got the Queen of Wands with the Four of Cups, and it's just saying that you can step into your action of taking what's offered from the universe as soon as you make a choice to accept it. So it looks like you've got a lot of things going on with your ability to decide when to let go and allow the universe to take you in the direction you need to go to, and when the universe makes its offerings to you for you to receive them and accept them. So you should keep your eye out for these wonderful gifts, because you've got 3 aces out here, and those are 3 brand new beginnings, 3 brand new stages in life, and you've also got some endings that are taken away and cutting you out of these old patterns. So you're going to have to let yourself surrender to those, okay? And don't worry too much about it. Have your faith, use your faith, and go with God. So that's a wonderful reading, Gemini. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful second half of June. I look forward to July. If you'd like a personal reading, please check me out at royalmystic.com, and namaste.